Hey Leo, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to your reading. I had already started it, but I forgot to put my microphone on, so I'm kind of starting it again. But I've got the cards out already. So for the past energy, we've got Castle, which is pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard, and timeless. So it's the type of history that sort of lives on. Type of history that lives on in, with the castles of Europe or England, for that matter. They're still standing from however long ago they were built, hundreds of years ago. So it's something that is solid. It's something that, Leo, is you've been going through the past, the near past or far past. It's up to you. But you have established something in your life. Okay, something that's solid, something that's good. Something that is very 3D. It has to do with the material side of life as opposed to spirit. So you are very much grounded right now in something, whether you're being recognized for something that your community is recognizing you, your work is recognizing you. You're in a position where you might have been doing this for quite some time, and you're an old hat at it, So let's just see what the present day energy is. Broken vase. It's hardship, misfortune, trial, overcome, crisis, 2 steps back, change of state, grief, fix it, opportunity, pressure, burden, destroy, adversity, accident, disappointments, and setback. So there's been something that's testing your foundation, from what I'm getting from that current present card energy. Something is testing your foundation. Like perhaps maybe you have reached the top rung of your, climbing the corporate ladder, and you can't go any further in that particular business or company. It could be that you're being retired. All right, and it's not when you want it to be retired. So it could be anything, and it could be something like you had in let's say a relationship. Something happened that caused, because this one has to do with grief as well, that possibly your partner or someone that you have known for a long time, like a long-term friend, a really close friend, maybe a family member, that has passed away. It's possible that is what's caused this broken vase energy to show up. But it's a hardship of some kind. Something that you feel is misfortune, it's very unfortunate for you, and it's something that you have to overcome. It feels like a crisis, maybe, but it's definitely a change of state, even maybe status. Socioeconomic status, it could be. Like I said, if you had to be retired, maybe you won't be having the amount of money. You won't be having the amount of money you're used to having, so you might have to downsize, because, you'll be living on a pension or whatever is available to you. Your investments, pension investments and stuff. So let's see what's going on in the near future. Thunderstorm, which says power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, fierce, booming, conflict, opportunity to overcome. So you're going to be given, this is an opportunity for you to overcome already. Okay, in the near future, it's something that you're going to, you're going to triumph over. It's going to be something that you'll be able to live with, basically. Live with, knowing that you're okay. That if you just, Leo, if you just take one day at a time, or build one bridge at a time from one new challenge to another challenge, it's just like something that your strength, Leo, and that's a very, very Leo energy, right? Your strength, it's testing your strength. It's testing you to see how you're going to be able to overcome this, and out the other side, if you trust and have faith in your own strengths and ability, and I don't mean just your own, but also in faith with your highest deity, whoever that is, you're going to overcome and be successful, because you are having to turn inward and figure out, what can I do about this situation I'm facing right now? Yeah, let's see what the Lenormand has to say. This doesn't sound like a very fun reading for you today, but it is what it is, and it's something that Leo needed to hear today. Okay, Archangel Michael, what's the Lenormand have to say about these three energies? Okay, past, we have timing. It was time, it's all in divine time, and it's time for something to shift, like they say, shifting. This is, what is it that's shifting here? There's a shift. Yeah, energy shift here in the near future. Something needs to change, a new normal has to be established for you. We have house. Okay, so this might have something to do with a piece of property, your house, some investment, just your own way of feeling about your place in the world, the way you feel. Like the house represents you, the person. Like it would if it was mine, the house would represent me, and how what am I doing in my life? Am I living on purpose? Am I happy that way? Do I feel satisfied and content and secure? Okay, so that's present day energy. Near future is bad health. Holy cow, Leo. So, bad health. Wow. I'm sorry for you guys. This is the type of reading that you really need you need to be, raised up kind of thing. So bad health. It could be that what I'm seeing here is that you are experiencing some form of bad health right now, or your special person, your family member, or your child is experiencing some kind of bad health right now. And it may have been something that is in the bloodline kind of thing, is what I'm getting, is that it could be an inheritance, heritable disease kind of thing, a heritable disease, not just something they kind of caught on their own or developed on their own. It's something that was already in the genes. So, the thunderstorm, though, power and destruction in the near future, it's like when the rains come, when thunder and lightning and thunder, let's say, come, things are shaken up, right? Even us, emotionally, our pets and stuff, we get rattled. Everybody gets rattled when they hear the booming of thunder. So it kind of shakes up our every atom, like our whole being, our whole energetic system just gets shook up, and then it all comes back together again until the next boom, right? And it's just like, if you could just imagine you standing there and you could see all your atoms just kind of going out like this, like an atomic bomb kind of thing, going like this at the sound of something that sort of catches you off guard or scares you. It's just like they just scatter. They come out. If you could see it, your atoms just scatter and come out, but they come back in again. And they are, because of that, because of the movement, they're not exactly the same as they were before. So you're not exactly the same person as you were a moment ago, kind of thing. And so it's kind of like there's an energy shift in the sense that something is going to take place where this bad health is going to come back around. It's going to improve. In other words, for this person, you're going to see some kind of improvement. It might be a small amount of improvement, but it'll be enough of an improvement that'll give everyone, including, you know, yourself and the person, if this is not you, it'll give you just a glimmer of hope, you know, that things are they are improving, and that it's not going to be as bad as you thought it was going to be, but the outcome. And for some of you, it might just be that way. So I hate to have such a you know, negative hardship type of reading, but all the cards out here, except for House and the timing card, are not necessarily positive cards. Thunderstorm, it's kind of sitting on the fence. Let's see what we have to say. We have Temperance. Now that's healing. So now we know which direction this near future energy is going. That's, I'm so happy to see that for you. Temperance, that's healing. That's bringing balance back into the system, into whether it's the environmental system, the environment around you, and the situation, or an actual physical, biological system for somebody who's suffering from bad health. The bad health card could also mean that it's not actually a physical health thing. It could just be the health of a relationship, the health of your environment, the health of your career life, you know, the health, just health in general kind of thing. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, so Five of Cups is clarifying Temperance. So there was some disappointment and letdown. There was some hardship because the Three Cups are spilt here. But there's hope behind the cloaked person who's got their head bent down, feeling like, you know, regret and remorse and just not knowing what to do. It's kind of like I'm feeling hopeless and helpless, and I just don't know where to turn. Well, if this person decides to actually turn somewhere, they're going to see what they can put their eyes on for hope. They're going to see what is on their horizon. If it's not horizon, it's the very near future of how things can turn around. How things can turn around for you. Okay, so Leo, let's find out more from the tarot. Let's see, Archangel Michael, can you tell us more about what's really going on here for Leo? And he said yes. Okay. Okay, first one was, backside, the devil. Wow. Is that not appropriate? The devil. So there was something toxic. Now again, Leo, it can be a toxic environment, it can be a toxic situation, it could be a toxic, like a toxicity in the body, in the physical body, that causes this bad health or this ill health situation, this ill health physical condition, ill health circumstances, that sort of thing. So we have something that was toxic, that has caused the timing of this relationship, this relationship or condition, situation, to rear its ugly head, kind of thing, to show up. And it was just like it was meant to happen. If there's any solace, it was meant to happen. But I know that if one of your children are sick and they need some really extreme treatment, and there's no guarantee, then I know that there's no solace in that at all. So I hate this for you, absolutely hate this for you. But again, it may not be an actual physical illness. And so the timing is that it was time for not only for you to become aware of something in the near past about that was toxic, but for you to say, to put your foot down and say, that's it, I'm not doing this. Nine of Coins, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is all about, to see if I can see, Nine of Pentacles is all about, overcoming adversity through hard effort, through efforts, because the Eight of Pentacles, working, mastering something, is just before the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is finding a way out, is what I just heard. It's finding a way out of the situation. And so you are able to, either because you've got savings or some kind of emergency fund, or you're going to be able to get some sort of financial assistance through some kind of social effort, something that's going to help you overcome whatever it is, the adversity that you had been experiencing, that's been going on for a while. Like I said, this is something that you have either been doing for a long time, that it's turned toxic in the way that your company's letting you go, they're retiring you early, or it's been going on for a long time where there's been a threat, a political threat. There could be just a countrywide threat of some kind, that your pension isn't secure, that there's, what you call it, inflation that's been threatening everyone's livelihood, maybe more so yours than most other people. Or it's, like I said, it's in the genes, and someone has the gene has been turned on, and it's been getting increasingly worse as the months and years go by, where it could be like melanoma, for example, on your face, from having been exposed to UV rays too much. It could be something that it was a small spot at one time, but it just took a long time to really show up and become a concern. You might have thought it was just a mole, or a cyst or something like that. I don't know, but it might have been something that you just looked at. You didn't you a little bit concerned, but not too much. Didn't take it too seriously, and over time, it's gotten bigger, but it grew very, very slowly, and now it's become a concern because you found out it's cancerous or something like that, right? Just examples. So it was time for that to happen, but it's also time for you to take all the skills and mastery and all that you know, your knowledge and all that you have available to you, from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, to wield your independence, right? Because especially if you're having to leave a job, you're going to have to do something independently. If that's retiring, you're going to be independent because you're retiring on whatever funds you've had accumulated over the years of working, or investments, stuff like that, or the company's got a pension plan for you that you're going to have to tap into now. Independently too is like you may have to go out in business in an independent way. Let's say you were worked at, I don't know, maybe you were a mechanic for a company, and they went belly up, and everybody loses their job. You're maybe a mechanic, so now you're not going to be able to be a mechanic either. You might start your own home business out of your garage, providing mechanical services to other people in the neighborhood and wherever, or you do something kind of different and you start landscaping or mowing people's lawns, stuff like that, and then you turn that into a business for yourself. Just something, okay? So then we've got the World, which is an end of a chapter. an end of an era, right? World is an end of a chapter, but it's also what? The beginning of a brand new chapter. And when the world, that's like major arcana, right? This is a major arcana card. When the major arcana shows up, it's a major life event or a major thing going on. Major shift, major change, it's major. So something is ending so that something major can come in and take its place. Major being positive in a good way. Whenever the world card shows up, it's all about the good that comes after the ending of something that wasn't good. Toxic, right? So hope is there. Then we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so you are going to be engaging with another person. If this is a relationship, you know, it's definitely is going to speak of that, right? That you're going to meet somebody and partner up in love. But if this is not a relationship, Leo, it has everything to do with you actually getting together with someone right now to help you overcome this broken vase energy of hardship and misfortune. You know, trials and tribulations and crisis, whatever. It's going to feel like you're going 2 steps back in life. That 2 steps back is actually giving you a better perspective, so you can see, you can clearly see through a new perspective your way forward in a positive direction. And that Two of Cups is going to be you're going to be engaging with somebody, you're going to be communicating, collaborating, partnering up with somebody. Again, it could be that situation where you were a mechanic and now you're going to start your own mechanics service business out of your garage or out of their garage, or the two of you got enough money to be able to rent a place, or you're going to do landscaping. You're going to have a partner that you're going to be doing this work with, so that you could do more properties in a short, in that same period of time that you'd only be able to do by yourself. And then we have the Four of Wands. So this is a reunion. This is good stuff. This is celebration. This is a good thing. It could be marriage too. Again, if it's a relationship issue that you've been suffering, that you have been in a long-term relationship with this person, or you have been in a long-term relationship, they passed away, or y'all divorced, okay, divorced, okay, or left each other if you weren't married. You were in that situation for a long, long time, and now you're not in that relationship anymore. It turned out to not be a good thing for you, and now you're living independently, or you're left to be independent because you're not with that person anymore. But that chapter ends, right? Ends now. Right now it's ending, and you're meeting someone else in love. Two of Cups, right? You are going to be able to heal, balance out the regret and remorse you have from whatever has left your life or that you had to leave. So that would be the broken vase energy in the house. The house would be that energy of your house is now divided with that person, but you're going to be able to start a new house, live under the same roof with someone else, have a new house entirely different, or I don't know what your property situation is. Maybe you're going to be the one staying in your current the house that you were with this person, and this person would just move in with you, or you're going to sell that one and buy something different or rent something different for the two of you, this new person here. But this is a marriage card. It's celebration though, and it's joy. It's like things are good. You've gone from the Three of Wands of getting prepared for something new to come into your life because you had to put something old behind you, and now you're in the Four of Wands where you're coming into an agreement to work with or live with somebody else. Okay, let's see. We've got the what does that say? The Ten of Swords. It's 10 of Swords. Wow. What a card. Ten of Swords. Kind of looked like the Ace of Swords. That's why I had to do a double check. But Ten of Swords, it's right under the bad health, right? So it's been a situation for you where you have been, you were loyal and they betrayed you. Now it could be the company that you worked for. It could be a friend that you've adored for your whole lifetime. Who knows? Maybe they cheated with your spouse or your partner. Broke your heart, right? Betrayal. Could be your partner that's betrayed you. So anything can betray us, right? We can feel betrayed by anything. So maybe even your health has betrayed you. Your strength, right? Leo and the strength. Your strength just isn't there like it used to be at one time, because whatever this illness is, it might be some kind of toxic, I don't know, chemical that your body is producing. Could be that, or it could be having had maybe too much drink, or too much cigarette smoke or other kind of drugs that could be poisoning your system, which would be the devil energy. And it was just like, it's time for you to kick the habit, to kick the detrimental situation health-wise, and but it was time for it to rear its ugly head, like I said before. So you have been feeling betrayed by your health, like your strength, betrayed by another person, a situation, your work environment. You've been betrayed. And we got the Ace of Cups on the back with the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups with the Four of Cups. So we won't worry about the Four of Cups. We got 4 cards from the back of the deck now. And this is all good stuff. I want to be able to clarify, and I could say that this is clarification for the Ten of Swords, but I want to just ask Archangel Michael for another clarification, because I can. Let's see. So we've got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. A whole lot of cups going on there. Okay, Archangel Michael, what do we have? We got the Star. Okay, so the Star was, the Ten of Swords is indicating that it's all over with. It's, not all over with. There's always going to be, as with stars, there's always a trail, right? There's always a tail of light. So it is going to be something that is going to be something you're still going to be overcoming, just like this is. It says here, overcoming a warning, out of control, energy shift. So it's a shift, right? So that it's an opportunity to overcome. That's what this is. It's an opportunity to overcome the feelings of being betrayed by your life, in whatever way that is, physical, emotional, mental, or situational. So, but the thing about the Ten of Swords is that it's the end. There's no more backstabbing. The 10 is the end in the tarot, and it was pretty bad, okay, for you. You took it pretty bad. But what you've got coming that's going to ameliorate the bad health or the bad feelings you have about it, okay, is that there's a whole lot of love. Someone's going to be committed to, you're going to be committed to yourself, a self-love. You're going to be picked up by someone, and I mean that in a way that for being given an opportunity to look, to see things differently, of course, but to look in another direction for your livelihood. If you still need money to supplement your living, because if you lost your job, kind of thing. But you are the divine is the ace, is offered by the divine. Aces are offered by the divine. So the divine is rewarding you with a brand new start, where you're going to be able to move slowly towards, so that things are not like rushed and impulsive. That, when you want to build a new foundation, right? When you want to build a new foundation, you want to build it very methodically, correctly, of course, methodically, and with a lot of strength. So if it's done impulsively, spontaneously and impulsively, then we might miss something, and our foundation won't be nearly as safe and secure as we expected it to be. It could crumble yet. So it's going to be slow with the Knight of Coins, slow moving towards a new, like a new normal for you, a new chapter, right? The Knight of Cups, there's a whole lot of love from somebody or for you. You also, Knight of Cups could be you just loving what's happening in your life now, and you might even be able to sit back and say, you know what, that was no fun going through that whatsoever, but I can honestly say in retrospect, 2020 vision, right? I'm sort of glad it happened, or I am glad it's happened, because things, I'm going in a different direction, yes. I'm taking a different treatment, yes. It's not that easy to do, maybe it's chemotherapy, but there, a few months down the road, you do a test, you find out that it's under control, or you're in remission. And it's a Page of Cup feeling for you. It's like a new day. A new day, messenger. You're feeling like you're in love with your new life now, new normal. This is going to take time, okay? It's not something overnight, but it's a new normal for you. And Page of Cups is like a reminder of what you have going for you, who you are, and what you have going for you. The Page of Cups. It's a messenger card. So it's telling you that things are coming towards you, one really great cup at a time. One cup at a time. And the big cup starts you off. The big cup that's delivered by the divine starts you off with the Ace of Cups. And so the Page of Cups is just holding that cup, right? And so is the Knight of Cups, is holding that cup. So it's one cup at a time. One cup at a time is going to come in over time. It's going to come with the Knight of Pentacles moving. It's going to come over time, and everything's going to be, sweet enough for you to be happy, to be able to live with what it is that you're striving for, to overcome whatever you've, been suffering from over here. The divine has your back and is granting you a wish. The wish is that you're going to overcome your adversity and things are going to be sweet again for you. If it wasn't sweet then, it's going to be definitely sweet for you here, because you got a lot of love in here. For yourself, for your new life, and other people helping you because they either love you to help you, or they're getting to know you and are falling in love with you, including that romantic relationship, if that's what you're after. So Leo, it looked pretty stark in the beginning, but I think that you're going to be okay. I'm sorry. There is right currently now something that you're having to close a chapter on, and it probably doesn't feel good, because there's this Five of Cups card, right? Regret and remorse, just feeling down and not sure what to do. But the Temperance card is here, and that's what it's clarifying. That's healing. The angels are here all over it with you. So you can trust in that the angels are taking care of you and trying to help guide you, as long as you listen, trying to help guide you to those cups. Okay? The healing, right? The healing of the cups. The bad health was a Ten of Swords situation, but you are being granted a wish. And that would be healing and overcoming. And maybe something else, a partnership, like a really great partnership, right? So take care of yourself. I wish you all the best, and know that my heart goes out for you during this time. Thank you so much, and we will check in with you again. If you liked this reading, or at least if it resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Bye for now.